Vietnam. Okay, it's not good. It's not Good Morning Vietnam. This is Robert. Welcome you back to another edition of Stratomatic Replay and the 1919 World Series. Today we're going to go to game number 4. And I hope everyone that has been watching this replay, I hope you've been enjoying it. I'm having an exciting time doing it. Right now, the Chicago White Sox lead the Cincinnati Reds 2-1. And I don't want to give any spoilers, so if you want to know why we're at that far at 2-1, you need to watch the first 3. We're going to go to game number 4. So as you can take a look at Wikipedia, you'll see that game 4, the Reds actually won that game 2-0. So was the fix in? I've been asking that question, I know, every single game. But so far, Stratomatic is playing the White Sox tough. And we're going to have to try to it's going to be very difficult to win every single game here. So let's get right down to it, huh? Let's go. As we go to Saturday, October 4th, we'll play the day. The computer will play the White Sox and schedule. It's going to be Chakotay on the mound again for the White Sox. He'll go up against Jimmy Ring for the Reds. Let's get right to it. Let's play. Oh, and they say it's a lousy day for baseball. Oh, must be a little wet there. Let's play some ball.
Welcome to the stadium for today's ball game.
Welcome you all back to not a great day here at Comiskey Park. For the 1919 World Series, this is Game 4, the Cincinnati Reds versus the Chicago White Sox. The White Sox lead the series 2-1. Let's go to the top of the first inning, and the pitcher for the White Sox will be Eddie Chakotay, and I'm going to show his stats again. In 1919, 29 wins, 7 losses, a 1.82 ERA. He was the best pitcher for the White Sox that year. Leading off for the Cincinnati Reds will be Maury Rath. Let's get the game started. And it's going to be a fly out to center field, 1 out. And that will bring up Jake Daubert. Daubert, it's a ground ball to short. Risberg with the play, 2 men down. And now we shall see Heine grow. There's a single to left. Jackson will throw it into Risberg, and so the Reds get a man on first, and now we'll see Ed Rausch. Fly ball to center, and Felsch will make the play. Bottom of the first inning. Pitching for the Cincinnati Reds will be Jimmy Ring. In 1919, 10 wins, 9 losses, a 2.26 ERA, 61 strikeouts. Had a couple of saves, so we could come in relief also. Leading off for the Chicago White Sox will be Nemo Leibold. I just love these baseball names. There's a ground ball to Koff at short, 1 down. And now we shall see Eddie Collins for the White Sox. Collins smacks one deep to fly out to left. Duncan will make the play. And now here is Buck Weaver. Weaver gets a base hit. That's a single to center. Rausch will toss it in. And the White Sox get a base runner. And now we shall see, of course, Shoeless Joe Jackson. And if Joe Jackson's ghost is right now behind me watching this replay, I want to say, hey, how you doing? What are you doing back there? Here's Jackson. He can't get the lead as Weaver attempted to make a steal. Here's the play. And there's a ground ball to second. Rath makes the play easy and retires aside. Second inning, no score. Here is Pat Duncan leading off for the Reds. That's a line drive to third, and Buck Weaver will make the play, 1 man down. And now we shall see Larry Kopf. Kopf, it's a single to right. Leibold will have to throw the ball in, but the Reds get a base runner, and the batter is Greasy Neal. Kopf, a threat to steal. Let's see if we can make a play here. Chakotay throws trying to pick him off, but Kopf is back to the bag easy, and Greasy Neal is still at the plate. Here's the pitch. Split card comes up a fly out to right field for the 2nd out. And now coming up for the Reds will be Ivy Wingo. There's a base hit. Kopf takes second, but that's as far as he's going to get. Runners at first and second now for the pitcher, Jimmy Ring. Well, can the Reds pitcher come through? Nope, struck him out. Bottom of the 2nd coming up. Happy Felsch will lead it off for the White Sox. And he grounds out to third. Grow makes the play over to Dalbert at first for the out. And now here is Chick Gandil. And that's a walk. Walking the White Sox is not always a good thing. Here is Swede Risberg, the next batter, the shortstop. He strikes out, 2 men down. And now the catcher is Ray Schalk. And he pops it up. Koff will make the play at short, and the side is retired. We go to the 3rd inning. Maury Rath will lead it off for the Reds. And that's off the catcher's card. Let's see what happens. He should make the play, and he does. 1 man down, and Dalbert will come up to bat. There is a fly out to right field. Liebold will make the play, 2 men down. And now we shall see Heine Grow. Grow grounds one right back up the middle to Koff, who will toss it over to Dalbert for the out. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Here's the pitcher for the White Sox, Eddie Cicotte. And that's a fly ball to left. Duncan will make the play. And now we'll see Nemo Liebold. There's a base hit. Liebold hits a single, and the White Sox get a man on first. And now the batter is Eddie Collins. He's running. Here's the throw. He's safe. Liebold goes to second, and Collins is now up. Ring with the pickoff attempt. Liebold is back to the bag easy. Let's see what Collins does. That's a single to center. Roush will make the play. He's given the green light, 70%. Let's see if we can get the play. Here's the play, and he is safe. Liebold scores, Collins goes to second, and the White Sox take the lead 1-0. Here's Buck Weaver with Collins on at second. That's a ground ball to Koff. Let's see what he can do. He should make the play. Can he? No, it's going to be an error. Collins takes third, Weaver to first, runners at first and third, and now here's Shoeless. Oh, you hate giving extra outs. He can't get the lead. Shoeless, it's a fly ball to center to Roush. He'll make the play, but the run will score. It's now 2-0 White Sox. Here's Happy Felsch. There's a ground ball. He'll make the play to retire the side. Chicago 2, Cincinnati 0. We're in the top of the 4th inning here at Comiskey Park. This is Game 4 of the 1919 World Series. The White Sox lead the series 2-1. Here is Ed Roush for the Reds. Ground ball right to Gandil at first, 1 out. And now the batter is Pat Duncan. Duncan, it's a long fly to left, but Shoeless is there for the play, 2 men down. And now here's Larry Koff. Koff can't redeem himself. It's a ground ball to third to end the inning. Don't mind me, people. Just having a nice little sip of coffee. We're at the bottom half of the 4th inning. Chick Gandil will bat for the White Sox. He lines one right into Dalbert's glove, 1 out. And now we'll see Swede Risberg. Pop out to second, 2 men down, and now the batter is Ray Schalk. Ground ball to short. It's a 3-up and 3-down inning for the White Sox as we now go to the 5th. I want to mention real quick, if you'll notice the ballpark pictures and these baseball cards I'm using, please visit Strato Shack. Okay, he's the guy that's got all these beautiful cards for pretty much every season. So if you got a baseball season from 1871 to today, he's probably got player photos for you. He's using baseball cards, Topps, Don Russ. I think it's terrific. These baseball parks are from someone there. I think he calls himself Z or Colorado Dave. He's the one that put together these baseball parks. So if anybody needs some mods for your Stratomatic game, please visit Strato Shack. This guy's got it all. So trust me, you can't go wrong, and including team logos and such. Okay, that's my commercial for the game. Top of the 5th. Here's Greasy Neal. There's a ground ball to shortstop. Risberg will make the play, 1 out. And now we'll see Ivy Wingo for the Reds. He hits a ground ball to Weaver. Weaver should make the play, and he doesn't. That's going to be an error. Wingo will go to first. The Reds have an opportunity. The batter is Jimmy Ring, the pitcher, and I think I'm going to wind up bunting it over, see if I can get him over. And it's a force play. The runner on first, Wingo, is out. Didn't work, and now Maury Rath is the batter. Can Rath come through? He does. It's a single. Ring will take second. Runners at first and second now for Jake Daubert. So now the Reds are threatening a little bit here in the top of the fifth. Can Daubert make a play? And he's plunked. The bases are loaded for Heine Groh. And let's have a look at his chances here. In 1919, a .310 average. He had 5 home runs. Heine Groh. This is a big moment here for the Reds in this ball game. Eddie Cicotte on the mound, warming up. Here's the windup. Let's see if Groh can make the play. Here's the pitch. Yes, it's a base hit to center. Felsch makes the play. I'll send the lead runner. They're going to cut the throw off, allow the run to score, and the Reds tie the game up at 2. Heine Groh with a big play. And the runner's still at first and second, and now you've got Cincinnati's best hitter in Ed Rausch. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. Was the fix in? Did Eddie Cicotte maybe put the ball over the plate a little bit there to allow the Reds to tie the game? I don't know. Bottom of the fifth inning, Cincinnati 2, Chicago 2, and Cicotte will lead off for the White Sox, and he strikes out. Here is Nemo Leibold. Single to center. Rausch will toss it into the infield. And now we shall see Eddie Collins. He can't get the lead. Collins grounds one. Groh will have to make the play at first. Leibold takes second. And now we'll see Buck Weaver. Weaver strikes out. And the White Sox can't get the run in. We go to the sixth. The game is tied at 2. Here's Pat Duncan for the Reds. Line out to Collins at second base, 1 out. And now Larry Koff will come up. Koff hits a deep fly to left, but Shoeless has plenty of room. 2 men down. And now Greasy Neal. Ground ball to Risberg at short. 3 up, 3 down. Bottom of the sixth coming up. Here's Shoeless. Shoeless lines out to first, and that's 1 away. Am I right, or is he not having a good series? I'll check him out the next time he comes up. Here's Happy Felsch. That's going to be a base hit. Felsch will go to first. And here's Chick Gandil with 1 out. He can't get the lead. Gandil grounds one to Koff. They'll get the force play. Gandil now at first, and now here's Risberg. Risberg gets himself a fly out to right, and the inning is over. We're still tied at 2. 7th inning. This is Game 4 of the 1919 World Series. The White Sox lead it 2-1, and not a great day here at Comiskey Park. Maybe a little rain beginning to fall, just a slight drizzle, but that's about it. Here's Ivy Wingo, top of the 7th inning. Single to right. And they get the leadoff runner on first base. And now Jimmy Ring is the batter, and we're going to see if we can bunt him over. He bunts it, and it works. Wingo goes to second. Go ahead run in scoring position, and now Maury Rath is up. Rath hits a ground ball to Gandil. He should make the play. He does. That's a ground out. But Wingo goes to third, and now Jake Daubert is up. Here's the pitch. Daubert hits it long and deep, but it will stay in the park for the out. Which player holds the highest lifetime fielding average of .971 at third base? Brooks Robinson. Of course, the human vacuum cleaner. My grandfather used to tell me stories about Brooks Robinson and the Baltimore Orioles. He said basically any ball that was hit anywhere near him It basically wound up in his glove. Was Brooks Robinson maybe the greatest fielding third baseman in history? I don't want to take anything away from players such from like Mike Schmidt, or from Mike Schmidt, or from Greg Nettles, or from I don't want to take anything away from any of those players. You really don't want to. But was he? I guess there's an argument to be made there. We go to the bottom of the seventh. It's still tied at 2. Here's Ray Schalk. Schalk is going to hit a fly out to left. Duncan with the play, 1 out. And now here's Chakotay. Chakotay lines one to Dalbert at first, 2 men down. And now here's Nemo Leibold. That's a walk. He goes to first. And now it's up to Eddie Collins. He's running. The throw. He is out. Great throw. Great throw by Wingo to get him out and end the inning. We go to the 8th, still tied at 2. Here's Heine Groh, who came up with a big play, a big hit. That one is a fly out to right. Leibold will make the play. 1 out. And now here's Ed Roush. Pop out to first. 2 men down. And now Pat Duncan will step in the batter's box for the Reds. Duncan flies out to center to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 8th. We got a pitcher's duel going, pretty much a pitcher's duel with the game tied at 2. Jimmy Ring is the pitcher still. And let's have a look at him real quick, see how he's doing. Let's visit the mound. How's he doing? He says he's fine. Okay, let's see what here. Eddie Collins leads off for the White Sox. That's going to be a base hit, so the White Sox get the leadoff man at first. And the batter now is Buck Weaver. He's running. Here's the throw. He's out of there. Again, Ivy Wingo throws out another base stealer. What a play by Wingo. 2 men thrown out. And now Weaver still at the plate. There's a ground ball to Cuff at short. He's got the range. Can he make the play? Yes, he can. Ground out. 2 men down, and now Shoeless Joe Jackson. Let's see. 15 at bats. He's batting .267 for the series. He has 3 RBIs. No homers, no doubles or triple. He's walked once. He's at .267. I expect a little bit better out of Shoeless Joe Jackson. But the series still has at least a few more games to be played. Let's see what he does in this one. And Jackson makes me eat those words as he goes ahead and hits a base hit. So I guess the ghost of Shoeless, who's right behind me right now, didn't like what I had to say. And, well, maybe he finagled the computer programming or something. I don't know. Here's Felsch. He can't get the lead, but the pitch, that's a fly ball to center. Roush will make the play. We go to the 9th inning, still tied at 2. Larry Koff will bat for the Reds. He pops one out to third. Weaver will make the play, 1 out. And now here is Greasy Neal. Neal grounds one to Risberg at short. He usually has the range. Can he make the play? No, that's going to be a 2-base error by Swede Risberg. That puts the go-ahead run at second. I wonder if Risberg took a little money to the side. I don't know. Ivy Wingo, who's thrown out 2 base runners. He is 2 for 3, but he's been on base all 3 times. So his on-base percentage for this game is 1. Can Wingo make a big play? Nope, struck him out. 2 men down. Jimmy Ring is the batter. Now, with a runner at second base, do I let Ring bat? Or do I bring it? I think you got to try to do something. If I let Ring bat, I'm pretty much surrendering the inning. So we got to do something here. And I'm going to bring in, let's see who had the best average here. You had 216, 215, 275, 224, 320. We're going to bring in the ringer. And that's going to be Nick Allen. Let's have a look at him. Nick Allen, in 1919, 320 batting average. This is my ringer card. So let's see if he can come through with a clutch hit. Here's the pitch. Intentional walk. Okay. So now they'll pitch to Maury Rath. Maury Rath is only hitting .222 for the series. So now it's up to Rath. Let's see what happens. That's a base hit to right for Rath. Yes, I'll send the lead runner. They're going to allow the run to score. The Reds take the lead 3-2 in the ninth. The intentional walk doesn't help. It allows Maury Rath to come up with a big clutch hit. Allen will go to second. Rath is at first, and the Reds take a 3-2 lead. With Jake Daubert coming up, who's also not having a good series, only batting .188. Can he come through? Nope. Grounds one to Risberg at short. But the error by Risberg allows the run to score. So I wonder if the writers are going to be taking a look at Swede Risberg in this game. Well, we're up. It's Cincinnati 3, Chicago 2. We got to try to close this game out. And we got to see who's going to come up in the clutch here. The White Sox are going to have Gandil, Risberg, and Schalk bat, so I'm probably going to want a right-hander up there. And I'm going to bring in Dolph Luke. He got the save in the last one. He got the save in the last game. Sorry, I had to pause it real quick there, people. And let's see if he can get another one here. So, bottom of the ninth inning. It'll be Chick Gandil leading off for the White Sox. Can the Reds tie this series up? Here's the pitch. That's a fly out to left field. Duncan will make the play, 1 out. And now Swede Risberg. Risberg needs to redeem himself for the White Sox. Let's see if he does. Here's the pitch. Nope, struck him out. And I think that pitch was way out of the strike zone, and he still kind of swung at it. Why would you swing at a pitch that was that bad? Last chance for the White Sox. Ray Schalk. 3-2. Bottom of the ninth. Luke trying to get his second save of the series. And he brings in a pinch hitter. It's going to be Eddie Murphy. Let's take a look here. I think that's his ringer. Yep. Eddie Murphy, a .486 average in 1919, but only 35 at bats. This is his ringer. Let's see what happens. Here's the windup. Here's the pitch. It's a walk. Murphy does get on base. And now Eddie Chakotay is the batter, but I'm pretty sure he'll bring in somebody else to hit. And he does. He brings in Shano Collins. Bottom of the ninth inning. Runner on first. 2 outs. Reds 3. White Sox 2. Shano Collins against Dolph Luke. Here's the windup. The pitch. Pop fly ball up in the air. Daubert is under it. Makes the catch. The Cincinnati Reds take the first 2 games here at Comiskey Park. They win the game 3-2 and tie the series up 2 games apiece. What a ball game, people. A key error by Swede Risberg of the White Sox allows the Reds to get a base runner on second, and then a couple hits later, the Reds lead at 3-2, and they close the game out. That is, the crowd again leaves Comiskey Park downtrodden, wondering what's going on. But that's it. Wow, we got a tie series, people. Let's take a look at the box score. Let's have a look. For the Reds, Maury Rath was 2 for 5, got the big key RBI to put them ahead. Heine Groh was 2 for 4 with 2 big RBIs. Larry Koff was 1 for 4, and Ivy Wingo 2 for 4. Wingo was excellent today. He threw out 2 base runners at second. That was amazing. And Jimmy Ring gets the win, and Luke gets his second save of the series. He has not allowed any runs to come in. For the White Sox, Liebold and Collins each had 2 hits, but Gandil, Risberg, Schalk, and Chakotay were all kept hitless. And as I'm taking a look at the White Sox batting, I'm seeing Risberg is only batting 118. Schalk is batting 214. Weaver's only batting 176. Jackson upped his average now to 313 with the hit. There were the White Sox left 7 men on base. The Reds led 8. There were no home runs. Liebold had a stolen base, a couple of sacrifice flies. Dalbert got plunked. But that is it. Wow, what a win for the Reds as they tie it up, people. So that means we're going, with the series tied at 2, we're going at least 7. So we'll see what happens here. Remember, this is a best of 9 in 1919. Oh boy, a very key Game 5 will be coming up. And I hope you come back and watch that one. I'll be doing that one coming up next time. Once again, the final score here, the Cincinnati Reds 3, the White Sox 2. The series is tied 2 games apiece. I'll see you next time for Stratomatic Replay. Good night, everybody.